Okay.
How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
My name is Lydia, and I'm the assistant to Mr. Casey. And before we start this interview, I would like to inform you that it's being recorded so that I can send it to the director and the entire team for quality purposes. Is that okay with you?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. So what's your name?
My name is Tiffany Downing,
What's your date of birth?
12/28, 1985.
Thank you. Where do you live?
I live in Wilmington, Delaware.
Full address, please.
Now,
Full address.
now, full address. Hold on. I just moved here. Hold on. It is. It is. Hold on. Sorry.
No problem.
It is 10 South Rodney Drive, Wilmington, Delaware, 19809. I've only been here for a week. Sorry.
Thank you. Not a problem. Do you have any certifications that are relevant to this job that you should know about?
I my family and I, we had a group home, but we only had 4 clients, and we did private duty, and I was a living, and I had clients that had different mental illnesses, and um I was responsible for making sure that they ate, that the house was clean, that they went to their appointments, they took their medicine, um, just make sure that they were comfortable and happy, and make sure that they were taken care of. And I did that for about a year.
Okay. What's your availability?
My availability is open, preferably mornings.
Okay. How soon can you start?
Immediately.
Okay. When was the last fingerprint with the SBI?
Probably 3 years ago, but in Florida.
Come up again.
Ma'am,
Come up again.
you said when was the last time I had a fingerprint? Yeah, probably 3 years ago in Florida.
Thank you.
No problem.
Can you pass a drug test?
Yes,
Can you pass a physical examination?
yes.
Thank you. And how did you hear about this position?
By word of mouth. A friend of mine told me, a friend had told them, and they passed along the information that someone had given them to me.
Okay. What do you know about the company?
I'm sorry?
What do you know about the company?
What do I know about the company? I know very little about the company, but I do know that you guys staff people with different clients, to be their aides, more or less private duty is what I was told. That you're more like a staffing company for private duty.
Okay. And why do you want this job?
I like to help people. I am a giver. I'm a caterer, and I enjoy helping and making people happy. So I feel like this will be a good job for me.
Okay. Why should we hire you?
Because I am non-confrontational. Again, I enjoy helping people. I am dedicated. Um, I'm a hard worker, and I'm easy to get along with.
Okay. And what do you consider to be your biggest weakness?
My biggest weakness is being too giving, being too kind, allowing people to sometimes take my kindness for my weakness, use my kindness for my weakness.
Okay. All right. Tell me about a challenge or a conflict that you faced at work and how you dealt with it.
Uh, Conflicts. Well, I was a manager at Popeyes, and parents would allow their child to be scheduled for like different shifts, but they would not allow them to complete their tasks. And so I would have to take them off the schedule or send them home early. And the parents would come in to the establishment cussing and fussing in front of customers. And I would have to um, diffuse the situation by basically, just stating to them the policy, stating to them why I did what I did. And I would have to find a way to calm them down because they would be extremely irate. Like I've had parents come and knock things off of the counters and everything like that. So I had to find a creative way to diffuse that situation in front of customers. So most likely, I would take the parent to the side outside, and I would talk to them, and only I would empathize with them, um, but I would have to let them know that I still had to follow rules and guidelines, and that's the reason why I had to do what I did as far as their children not being on the schedule or being sent home early. So, I mean, I would just have to find, I would have to empathize with them, but I have to also, you know, let them know I mean business at the same time.
Okay, that was good. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, um, in 5 years, I see myself with at least an associate's degree. I plan on going back to school. I'm not exactly sure what I want to go back. I haven't made up my mind yet, but I do know that I want to pursue getting a degree. So I see myself being a college graduate in the next 5 years.
Wow. All the best.
Ma'am,
All the best.
thank you.
And why are you leaving your current job?
Why did I leave my current job?
Yes.
It was overwhelming. It was very, very overwhelming. I never I worked a lot of hours, and again, the the children and their parents were just they were a lot of work. And so I would find myself going to work at 8 o'clock in the morning. Then I would have to work a double because the kids weren't showing up or the people weren't showing up. And then the parents would come pick their children up early. So then I would have to do their kids' job plus my job. And I wouldn't leave until 3 and 4 in the morning. And it was almost an everyday thing. So it became overwhelming.
Okay. What are you looking for in this new position?
I'm looking for an opportunity to grow with the company. I'm looking for consistency, stability, and I'm looking to be part of a great team.
What what type of work environment do you prefer?
What type of work environment? I'm a self-starter. Um, I don't really like to be micromanaged, and I like to stay busy.
And how would your last boss and coworkers best describe you?
Can you repeat that question one more time?
How would your last boss and coworkers best describe you?
Any boss that I've ever had would describe me as a pleasant person, very hardworking, and very dedicated.
Wow. How do you deal with pressure and stressful situations?
I just keep pushing through. I mean, when I feel pressure, I just find the solution or go by, the guidelines of what's supposed to be done, and I just do what it is I'm supposed to do and keep pushing, and I push through it. I don't let it detour me or distract me or stop me from doing what it is that I'm trying to accomplish.
And what are your professional strengths, the greatest professional strengths?
Communication and organization, I would say.
Thank you. What are your salary requirements?
I would like to at the very least, make $12, $13 an hour.
Okay, so the job at a reliable aid starts at $11 per hour. Is that something that you would be interested in?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So we have come to the end of the interview. Do you have any questions that I should forward to the director and Mr. Casey?
No. One thing I will say is yesterday I spoke to Mr. Casey and he said that he was starting with 12. So
Come
is
up
that
again.
possible?
Sorry, come up again.
So I did speak to Mr. Casey yesterday and he did say that he would start me at 12. So is that possible?
Okay, that's when if you already talked to him, I don't make decisions, so that's up to him. So there is no problem with that one.
Okay. And if I wanted to maybe have multiple clients in the future, would I be able to take on like more than one client?
I'll forward that one to him. Another question?
I don't think I have any more questions. Not right now, but no, not at the moment.
Okay, thank you. Before I went up, I would like to request a favor from you. I'll be sending you a form. Please, do you mind filling in that form and letting the director and the rest of the team know how I treated you?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So I want to thank you for taking the time to have this interview with me, and I want to wish you the very best.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
You do the same.